he's just a solid pest. He's kind of like Alvarado, except without as good outside shot. And so is that worth it to you? To me, it's not a bad option.
Next up, we've got Davion Mitchel for Nassir Little and a 2031 first-round pick. So the 25-year-old point guard averaged 5.3 points per game, 1.3 rebounds per game, 1.9 assists per game with the Kings last season. He's a pest defensively, and the Kings also are a little bit stacked, if you will, in this position, right? They've got Keon Ellis, another backup point guard. So maybe they're willing to play ball and move on.
Yeah, Davion is much like, damn it, why am I forgetting his damn name? The one we got from the Wizards.
Jordan Goodwin.
Jordan Goodwin. He's much to that kind of player. Like he's not a phenomenal point guard in terms of creation or anything like that. He's a defensive-minded point guard. He can get you a bucket every now and then, but he's not going to get he's not the creator of his shot like to that level. He's just a solid pest. He's kind of like Alvarado, except without as good outside shot. And so is that worth it to you? To me, it's not a bad option in terms of Davion Mitchel. I do like what he brings. He's got a little dog in him, which I do like. And most of the defensive guys do. They're not, you can't be complacent when you're playing defense. So I like Davion, but I don't know if it's really worth. Again, you're sacrificing Little's athleticism, and that's the thing that I keep going back to is like he's a wing defender. He's a good athletic wing defender. He just was under bad circumstances in terms of this coaching staff that just thought that they didn't need athleticism for whatever reason.
This is a deal I make if it's not the 2031 pick.
Okay.
If it's 22,
okay,
I probably am more inclined to do it. But I think you can go bigger game hunting with the 2031 pick based on people. I mean, we've seen what the national media thinks about this team. We've heard what a lot of local fans think. They're screwed. So 2031 could be more intriguing. So, and I heard you guys talking with Bobby yesterday, and Bobby said that Bronny James thinks he's going to be a Davion Mitchel type. So why not just take him at 22, keep the asset Nassir Little?
A lot of people have been comparing those two to each other. They have.
Yeah,
whether you buy it or not is your decision, but it's been out there on multiple websites.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the few trades that I put together that I was like, okay, I could see that for the Suns. That would make sense because he is a really good on-ball defensive pest, and that's what the Suns could use. They do have Josh Okogie, so Davion would have to prove that he can stay on the floor offensively in a way that Josh wasn't able to last year. But at the same time, like, are you overpaying? You only have these 2 first-round picks that you can trade. Is Davion Mitchel the best that you can do with one of those 2 picks? Maybe not. Do the Kings want to move Davion Mitchel? Because near the back half of the year, they were playing him and Keon Ellis together in the backcourt quite a lot, and they seem to like that tandem. So maybe they're not even looking to move on from one or both of those guys. And Nas Little is not going to get it done for Davion Mitchel alone. So you are going to have to overpay a little bit with a pick. You don't have any seconds to offer. You can't like throw a package of like 4 seconds and be like, here, this works. You don't have anything other than those firsts.
Yeah, and I kind of wonder, is Sacramento in the mindset of we need draft capital, right?
Yeah.
Unless, to your point earlier, like the Knicks, you're trying to accumulate that for a bigger trade you're trying to make, but they're a team that thinks their window is now with their younger group and Sabonis and Fox. So you got to wonder, are they going to even want to move on that? So.
Yeah.
Tequila Blanco said 3-point percentage. For Mitchell, he has attempted 2.2 per game last season, made 0.8, shot 36.1%.
Which was his career high.
Yeah.
So that's your 3-point
Pretty average and not good if that's your career high.